ghosted a little bit.
Got word of cable.
Ghost read the wheel. Yo, welcome to the Real Tech Housewives of Denver. You know, I'm your boy Matty Ghost, along with my co-host Parm. Together we are.
So,
That's hot.
That's hot.
That's hot. That's hot. Yeah, dude. Let's go.
Gotta synchronize that shit. Hit, sync, and drink, you know?
Yo, very special episode we have for everybody today. It's the sports hour, and we've been talking sports this whole time. And who better to bring on
Real fast
than our boy GS5. Welcome to the cast, baby.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Dude, it's an honor, dude.
Big sports guy here.
Oh, that's hot.
I'm gonna do that a couple times, but then I'm gonna forget about it. Then I'm gonna come back to it later.
I like it.
Welcome, dude. How are you doing?
Good, boys. Good to be here. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming through, man.
We just ate so much chicken a second ago.
My stomach hurt.
Yeah, this is going to be a lounge. If you're just chilling, having a good day, this is the podcast for you right now.
Eat some chicken with us, dude.
Yeah.
Actually, pause this.
This is your sign to order some fucking Wingstop and get a fucking large ranch because they'll give you a straight bucket.
They did give us a bucket.
An entire bucket of ranch.
Their ranch is dank as fuck, too. So
Stay to the end of this
Wingstop.
episode. Stay to the end of the episode. Our boy GS5 is going to drink the whole bucket of ranch.
I will drink the entire bucket.
It's going to happen, dude.
Ranch it up, dude.
Dude, you just moved to Denver.
Yes, I did.
Welcome,
yes.
dude.
Thank you.
As the, you know, when you have to check in with like the Blood and Crips, we welcome you.
Okay, this is that check-in.
This is the check-in. This is, you come to this cast. It's the check-in.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah,
Thank
dude,
you.
you didn't get jumped, so you're good.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Where's GS5's origins, dude? Where did
So a little bit south of the equator, Venezuela. You guys heard
I
of
was gonna
that?
say
I've heard
Antarctica.
of that place.
Yeah. We cooked it up that one time. We were drinking a Cuban coffee and
Dude,
Nice,
yeah.
nice.
You're like
Making liberation
It's the poor
music.
man's coffee.
That's that strong shit, though, dude.
oh yeah, big time.
Dude, G makes a mean
Cafecito.
yeah. It got us buzzed, dude. We were like sweating. We had to go out.
Meat sweats. We had to go take a walk.
We had to take a walk. We had to go eat more chicken.
You had to walk it off.
Yes, sometimes you got to walk it off, you know?
But yeah, you're from Venezuela?
Yeah, no, I was born there.
I know we chopped it up, but I got to do it for the cast.
Right. Of course. Yeah, no, so I was born there, but I did grow up in Florida, so that's where I originated.
All right.
I would
Florida
say.
man.
But I've been out in Colorado for about 3.5 years now. And I would say GS5 started in 2017. Yeah, late 2017.
Were you living in Breck at that
Yes.
point?
Yeah.
What's GS5 stand for? What is
It's
that?
just my initials and my sports number.
Dude, sports.
Sports.
Oh, so like, do you know like Crits from Breck? Is like, did you like?
We were there at
Were
the
you in
same
that whole
time, but
crew?
we didn't know each other. No,
They had
I
beef,
wasn't
dude.
really making. Yeah, we were beefing big time. No, I wasn't really making tunes back then. I was just kind of like DJing.
Yeah, just spinning.
Dipping the toes in. You know, just had FL Studio making absolute trash can beats.
Making just some straight up fruity loops
On a
dude.
PC.
Oh, God, yeah, no, on a Mac, luckily, but
I first bought Fruity Loops like a long time ago, like 2015 or something, when it was only made from
Yeah,
PCs.
I
And
never figured out how to get it on my Mac.
and I only had a Mac, and I returned it, and I bought Ableton.
I was
yeah,
so
I mean,
bad at
that's the
torrenting
best
shit.
return and purchase you could make, I would say.
I was so bad at torrenting shit.
Oh,
growing
me
up,
too.
dude.
I blew through computers.
My homies would be like, "Oh,
Remember Napster?
you just do this, is it?" Oh, hell yeah,
Dude,
uTorrent, the Pirate Bay, dude.
that's good shit right
I'm
there.
pretty sure the Pirate Bay is probably still around, right?
I think the torrents are big illegal. I don't know.
Oh,
We can get the
I'll stay
entire
away from those.
My Chemical Romance discography in one zip file. From
I'm
Pirate
not a
Bay.
federal agent, dude. Just let me know what you're thinking, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Or we could pay $9 and stream it on
Is that
Spotify.
Is that what it costs?
That's the new Pirate Bay is Spotify. You just screen record.
What is it?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I knew I shouldn't have hit that vape.
Yeah, well, yeah, jeez.
I hit an illegal vape earlier, and now I'm.
No, fully legal.
I told him it's going to go off the rails.
Fully legal, just very dank.
Now I see it, dude.
That's good stuff.
I have a little fuck it, let's ball in me right now.
So,
Let it rip.
gee, have you been musical your whole life, or is it just like a producing thing, or like what's your background in that regard? Like, who's like your inspiration? Shit like that?
Yeah. So I would say I used to freestyle quite a bit. Did like
Hell yeah, dude.
rapping in high school.
Should we get on it?
No, I won't do it anymore. But
I'm too food coming. It's
We're
not that one
notorious for
episode.
freestyling.
I had too much chicken wings.
Dude.
Yeah, but so I started there, but no, I played the guitar a little bit, like took guitar lessons growing up. Never got really good at it. Like could play a few songs. I don't even.
Oh yeah, I played a little bit, but I was always the rhythm guy.
Yeah, like I was very low energy, and no, I kind of picked up producing without like any musical background whatsoever.
Hell yeah, dude.
Kind of just went after it.
And so like, I guess who are your biggest influences when it comes to like the music you make? Like who's up there for
Or
you?
did it like evolve from like your first influence to
Yeah.
the newest ones?
There's like okay, so kind of when I started, I made like a lot more bass house. That was like my I like wanted to go for like that
like night bass
night
sound?
bass,
Yeah.
AC Slater type style. And I had a mentor who was like, he made dubstep first, and then he was making like really fire bass house at the time. And he just was like pushing me to like make that sound too hard. The pandemic hit. I was making all my beats in Fruity Loops, and then we all got laid off from Vail
Oh, I thought we all got laid for a second. I was gonna get hyped.
We didn't get laid. We got laid off. And I was
Let's go.
I saw he had like some Facebook ad for like teaching production. He went to Icon. So I just like messaged him, and he ended up teaching me like a shit ton.
I think that's important for like young producers. Like find a mentor.
Yeah, dude.
It's invaluable information.
The amount of time and just like personal shit that he would teach me, like
Save you years, bro.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's
cuts the learning
because
curve.
one of my biggest mentors that I haven't talked to in a minute. I haven't talked to him in a minute, and I miss him. Shout out, fucking Matt Leggy. I was still in audio school, and I was interning at this studio called Third and James, which is now a different studio.
It's Fourth and James now.
It upgraded once.
But yeah, no, I was like getting a master's degree in audio engineering. Meanwhile, I was learning everything that I was like gonna use in my career and what I do every day, working at the studio for free.
Right. Bet that's invaluable experience.
Yeah, man,
In
and
that
that's like
Being around it.
yeah, like I dropped out of fucking college, like traditional college. And I just think like, yeah, that
Party, dude.
College is a fucking scam.
yeah, well,
first
and
off.
also I'm just like the type of person that fucking learns on the fly, you know, and just kind of learns by like trial by fire.
Not a book guy.
Yeah, no, fuck a book, dude. I
Yeah.
record books all fucking day.
That's why mentors are good. You have to like, I think after college, I definitely learned how to learn because I never was taught how to learn growing up. And then I finally was like, I want to teach myself this thing, like producing. I had to learn how to learn.
Right.
And like watch YouTube videos and shit like that. Or
Yeah, exactly. That's the like besides like just making your own shit for people that are like just starting producing. That is like my number one piece of advice is like, dude, you can learn literally anything you fucking want to on fucking YouTube. Anything.
Yeah.
That's how I learned how to like fucking do synthesis like on fucking OG Massive back in like 2011, 2012, just like fucking.
There's an old video called Intro to Synthesis, and it's like some guy in like a tucked in shirt talking all about synthesis.
He's like, this is a
Exactly. And that's how I learned about it. Like, this is a square wave.
so fucking chony.
This is a triangle wave.
What a chony.
Yeah, I was like, when I was in LA, I was learning. My first person that actually sat down and taught me shit was my roommate's cousin was Henry Fong.
Oh, so
Oh,
Like
damn.
OG Henry Fong. And then another guy I got most of our samples from, we used to this day, was Daniel from Bonnie and Clyde. He was the Clyde.
nice.
And like that was just like the little circle that we got to be able to like talk to. But yeah, so you found your mentor.
Right.
You started learning. He was putting bass house on you, and
It was great. Don't get me wrong, because I learned it, sound design, focusing on the things that if I had just kind of just gone into the more minimal
this shit,
stuff,
shit you can't just like gloss over.
Right.
Yeah.
Like if I would have started making like minimal off the jump, it would probably be way worse than it
like
is.
kick snare, hi hat,
Yeah.
export.
Yeah,
Next.
I mean that's like the real thing in minimal tech is just like those little nuances that just kind of like set things apart.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that
You gotta
noise.
throw a couple of those.
dude.
A couple yonks, dude.
Yeah.
Put it at 129.
Were you like listening to more minimal stuff, or was like Florida influencing that a lot?
So I would say I've always listened to like La Pera, like Gia Placencia. That's
Love
like
Gia, dude.
That's
Love Gia.
that's probably my number one inspiration. On top of like Eddie M and then
I listen-
Gia is the fucking.
I listen to EDM, dude. I go to all the EDM festivals. Like,
yes.
No, Gia is the fucking homeboy that does the Lil Bow Wow remix.
Oh,
and those
yes.
Daft Punk remixes.
He has really, really good.
He
Fire.
is sick, dude. His edits are insane.
His
Friend of the
drum
show.
samples are just chef's
dude.
kiss.
Yeah,
Cleanest
Yeah.
drums. His label too, like La Pera Records. That's the dream.
Oh shit! I did not realize that he ran the one.
him and George Privati. I think.
Wow, I did not realize that at all. That's a fucking sick label, dude.
Yeah.
All of their
The drums
releases.
are always
yeah,
bussin'.
yeah,
It's just percussive tech house.
yeah, 100%.
So yeah, I would say like that. Then the third influence would be like Chris Lorenzo, like because I like how he's got so much range.
yeah.
Like he's never pigeonholed himself to one sound, and he's always evolving. Plus, he just is like a sound design machine.
yeah.
So yeah, that's one thing I'm trying to work on more lately is
Hell
like
yeah,
sound
dude.
design and shit.
Yeah, you have crazy drums. I remember we first sat down. I started putting little things like you're like, no, let me get in there, and we started making something, but we ended up just drinking. Honestly, I think it was cups of coffee. The too much coffee kind of like threw us for a loop for a
You
little
were just
bit.
like fucking what's that fool from the wild thornberries?
Give it to Donnie.
You gotta get that as a sample.
I gotta use that. Give me a clean one, Parm. When we all
pretty
start
good.
talking all over each other, start hitting that button. Parm does an uncanny.
record that?
I did, and I just still
That's
have.
a pretty perfect fucking Nigel Thornberry.
I have to like put it in the computer and drag it to the thing, and then. Hit.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, dude. It's time for a quick fit soda crack.
Oh,
Today we're drinking sparkling citrus.
Delicious.
So good. This show is sponsored by Fit Soda. They let us borrow their Roadcaster.
Yo, gee, cheers, bro.
Yeah, cheers. Fit Soda, cheers.
big cheers.
Oh, this is about to be so fucking refreshing.
Let's taste
oh
this
my
real fast.
fucking god.
That is delightful.
Isn't it? 0 carbs, 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 sodium.
You know what that tastes like?
I could have one of
It
these. at the
tastes like
gym.
when you're hungover and you go to McDonald's and get a Sprite, and it's the most refreshing thing you've ever had. That's what it tastes like. Except it's better than that Sprite. It's Fit Soda.
Oh my god, guys! It's fit. Here's $100. Here's $100.
Yeah.
Here's $100.
Now pay me my money, bitch.
Yo. Okay, so we're here with GS5 talking about sports. Most importantly, when you started developing your sound, and we were like making stuff, and you got a couple big records out right now on like Groovy Bones, Night Records.
Yeah.
Anything else that I'm not thinking of?
Anything
coming up
I
that we
had
should
one
know
on
about?
that French label, Gold Deeper.
Gold
Oh,
Deeper.
hell yeah.
Oh
Gold
yeah.
Diggers sub label.
Who's the guy? I love this guy on it. Smell. I think you were on a EP with Smell. SMEL. He's like some French
Yeah, they're
Disco
mostly
guy?
French dudes on there.
dude. He is awesome. He had like a mix on.
He had a
Gold
really
Deeper.
nice release. It was like a disco-y kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, all
On
those
the
are
comp.
good labels. And you sent us something today that we're going to
Yeah,
have in
that
the
shit was
description
gas.
of this podcast. I'm going to put the link pre-ordering.
Oh, yeah.
This is coming out soon.
On the 28th, yeah. It's a collaboration with my
perfect.
buddy Left Coast and Clark Key. So one of them is in Florida and the other one's in Cali. And yeah, it's a little 3-way collab that we've been working on for a bit. And then we finally
yeah,
got it
dude.
mastered up.
Parma and I love 3-ways.
Yeah, big 3-way guys.
We live for it. That's really all we've had.
Yeah.
Hell
dude.
yeah.
Besides the 2 ways.
What label is it coming out on? Oh, we don't talk about this.
This one is a self-release.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you must go.
Maddie and I were really digging your vibe from across the bar.
Hey, we saw you DJing.
Easy. It was a pre-recorded set.
It was David Guetta Tomorrowland 2014.
I was playing only Calvin Harris.
He's like, what's the David Guetta song? He's like, this goes out to George Floyd.
Yeah, oh my god. Oh,
That was a miss, bro.
well, dude, fucking and then the one where he was at Tomorrowland and he's just like staring. He's like rolling or something. He's off his ass and he's just staring the camera just dead on, just like.
I think a lot of those DJs, when they go to music festivals, they might do drugs.
I don't think so.
I think it's
Not us, right?
It's a good possibility.
We're not doing that when we start playing festivals.
Definitely not me. Every festival I played, I did.
I'm not a
drugs.
knucklehead.
It's a sober October, so we're gonna
Yeah,
keep it
come
that
on.
way.
I'm not a knucklehead over
We
here.
can drink fit soda through December.
Straight through.
Scooby, what
All
do
the way
you-
through.
I might
do you
get
have
some of these
anything
for
to
my
contribute?
parents for Christmas.
I'll send you back with a box.
Do you have anything
Hell yeah.
to?
They're pretty good, aren't they?
I actually really enjoy this one.
Yeah, dude. This one's a heat one.
It's
Dang,
like a
it
better.
tastes
it's
like
a better
Sprite.
Celsius.
Yeah. Thank
Have
you.
you had one of those?
No, Bev Boss. I've never had a Celsius. I'm going to clip that.
Yeah, this is a better one of those.
Good. So we got this record coming out. If you go to our description in both the podcast platform you're listening to and YouTube, you can pre-record this new or pre-save this new song. When's it
Absolutely.
drop?
October 28th, right near spooky time.
We love some spooky time. You can also find Parmajawn in Los Angeles around that time.
Let's go. Playing where at? Can you announce it yet, or is it secret?
Oh no, we had to sign NDA.
Gotcha.
We aren't able to do that yet.
Did we?
A little bit. So moving on with the next sports question I have for you is in your production journey or even working with these mentors, is there something that like really stood out? Like, you know, that moment where you like go from white belt to blue belt, like, you know, to drop the automation chain or something like that, or like a synth you unlocked. Is there any like advice you give to young producers, even getting shows or submitting songs to labels? Cause I know that you're really savvy at that. Any like thing that stuck out that you know was your changing moment of like, okay, I've leveled up?
Yeah, I don't. I would say like it's always like I'm still trying to level up every day. There's always room to grow, especially when you're making music because there's so many things that you can do, and you
It's
break
never enough.
You break the rules. You don't listen to the box that people try to put you in with a certain sound. I would say the biggest thing that for me is just being able. You know, I'm come from a sales background. Like I work sales jobs typically, so being chill with being rejected is like you have to be able to take that. Whether it's sending songs to labels or trying to get an opening slot, you know, like you're going to have to grind and you're going to have to just play the game.
What happens when you're rejected? Like, how do you handle that?
Just keep working on your shit. Like
Smoke more vape, smoke more illegal vape.
I feel like it like used to be shittier than it is now, you know, in terms of like that rejection.
Because there's probably so many more labels now where you can move to the next one.
Yeah, because well, the labels is one thing, but like for shows too. Now I'm just like, you know,
But gee, I love that. No one said that on our cast. Like being cool with rejection is kind of a skill you have to learn.
If you can't handle no, or you don't want. Another thing that is like huge for me, like in collaborating with tons of different artists, it's like you have to be accepting of like maybe that sound is not it, and just move on and find another sample. Because
Yes,
I have
that's what I
sat there and collabed with people, and it's like, yo, we're working on this one sound for 45 minutes to an hour. What the fuck?
That's my golden.
Can I hit two buttons?
Yes. Dude,
On God.
that is my golden. I call it the fucking 80% rule. If I'm 80% happy with it, I'll move on. And if I'm working on it for more than 20 minutes and it sounds like shit, I'm moving on.
Bro, if you're EQing a snare for an hour,
We'll get back to that. I like moving fast.
Yeah,
like Palm and I
exactly.
challenge ourselves. Like last night we started a track. It was the dubstep one. We're like, yo, 30
you made that
minutes.
yesterday in one day.
Yeah, and we're like, we're gonna track this out.
That's
It's not
tight.
perfect, but now we have like each of us have 20 notes on our phone from listening to that and not being able to touch it, not be able to touch the EQ. Like we'll send it to a SoundCloud, listen to it, take notes.
100%.
Because when you're
Especially when
listening
you're-
to an Ableton, you hit stop.
Especially when you're writing too. You know, it's one thing where
Print
like,
the idea.
right. Like it's one thing if you're like mixing, you know, and you're just revising the mix.
That chicken
Sorry.
dude. Shout out
Chicken
our
burps.
other sponsor,
Rick Ross.
Wingstop.
Shout out all the pairs.
What do we get at Wingstop? You remember the order? Just take your time, baby.
All right, sorry.
Take your time. If you want to wait. What do we get at Wingstop?
Hiccups. You
What's
might
that?
need to.
What's that order? If I scare you, BARM!
It didn't work.
Scared Scooby.
Damn it! I don't like to scare Scooby.
You
That's why I
just
don't
scared
do.
my injured dog, you asshole.
Sorry, dude.
The level of disrespect.
We got, what did we get? We got some spicy Korean barbecue.
Those were probably number one for me.
Yeah. I think I might have to agree with you on that. We got some Cajun dry rub, always a classic. We got some lemon pepper. Shout out Rick Ross.
I absolutely hated those.
Oh, that's hot.
Shout out Rick Ross.
Oh, that's hot.
We got some just OG buffalo because that is such a tradition. Fuck.
Fries and fries and those
Fries,
Did
but
you already
we
talk about
got-
the dry rub ones? That the Parmajawn.
I think that's it. Yeah, we got a bunch of
good.
fucking boneless wings. We got a bunch of chicken. We had chicken nuggets for dinner.
And this is the real reason we're all here tonight.
And that's like the great part. Sorry, I'm sorry to cut you off,
no,
Matty.
you
just
go, you
just
go.
shut the fuck up for just a second. That's the best part about being an adult is you can eat fucking chicken nuggets for dinner whenever the fuck you want, dude. But anyways, go ahead.
Well, I had a soapbox, but you just shut it down. We went to Wingstop, and how much did we pay total as a squad?
Like $40.
And if we would have went to Fire on the Mountain,
Yeah, I mean, shout out Fire on the Mountain, but you guys better listen the fuck up
Dude.
to what he's about to say right now.
In this economy,
really, Fire on the Mountain, you're gonna charge us $80 for 7 wings. It's unreasonable.
It's fucking ridiculous.
we're boycotting
Dude,
for
so-
today. But
Yeah.
we'll be back tomorrow. but
yeah.
We'll be back.
Today we're
We'll be
boycotting.
back when our records go platinum.
We got to get those
Okay.
fried pickles, dude.
Oh, okay, yeah, they have the
Yeah,
Yo,
Fire
wait,
on the
the
Mountain's
full
so
pickle
good.
spear?
Yeah, but how
the
much?
full pickle spear is next level.
How much you think they're charging for those? I bet it's
you guys
like,
wanna guess?
yes,
I'll
I bet
pull it up.
I bet it's like $12
Their appetizer plate's like
for like
$19
for a fucking sliced
and an
pickle.
onion and an
Yeah.
onion ring.
All right. So the price of a fried pickle,
Give it to me. I bet it's
Right.
over $10. It has to be.
this is like
Oh yeah, for an appetizer.
the
Come on.
price is fried,
14.
dude. Let's see.
The price is right.
And we have $11.99. Let's go, baby.
For a fucking pickle?
I think you get 5 pickles. So do the math.
That's like one pickle split up. No, it's like tiny.
No, it's pickle spears.
Yeah, they're spears, dude.
But
But if you put them all
That
together,
dank-
it's
that
one
dank
pickle.
Spicy with that dank spicy little
I see.
aioli.
It's
they-
like a big full pickle.
It's one full
right,
pickle.
right. That's what I was saying.
They're charging $14 after
For a
tax for
pickle.
one pickle.
For one pickle.
I need to open a wing spot and stop making.
Yeah, I
tech
guess
house.
we should
Yeah,
start
dude.
making fucking wings, dude.
This is the new podcast, Fire on the Tech House,
Wing
with
Summit.
your host,
like
Wing
that.
Welcome,
Summit.
welcome to the grand opening of Wing Summit.
We just played John Summit
we
songs
just played
inside.
John Summit and eat wings.
Just deep end on loop for like 10 hours.
You
straight.
can only listen to that. You can buy wings and the Don Julio with the bell on top, or whatever that is.
Oh, that's it's not Don Julio.
not
it's
Don
another.
Julio.
You only can buy
fucking
Don Hello 1940.
1942.
Don
That's
Hello.
One Don Hello.
Don
dude.
Hello, dude.
Is that a collab?
yeah, Don Hello, dude. Let's go.
That's our dubstep side project.
It's time to flip the world of soda on its head. The new evolution is here and it's called Fit Soda. Enjoy flavors like sparkling citrus, black cherry cola, orange cream, and root beer vanilla float. There's no guilt needed because Fit Soda is triple filtered, packed with aminos and electrolytes for hydration. Think it can't get any better? Every Fit Soda is sugar-free and absolutely 0 calories. What are you waiting for? Pick up a Fit Soda.
So I lovingly have called you Tech House Alex Jones because I've heard you talk about the black helicopters more than once, dude.
Yes.
So we're gonna go over some quick EDM conspiracy theories.
Okay.
Just to make sure if you're on top of these. I want to know.
I'm intrigued for this segment.
First
Just gonna
one,
say.
who is Mala? Do we know this? I mentioned this one a little bit.
Parm, you have a take on this? Because I think it's Chami's manager. I'm not sure though.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gotta be somebody from that like thing.
Fit soda for my boy. It's a fit soda he's drinking right now.
You can edit it.
Yeah, dude. I'll do some green screen.
I don't know. I think it's gotta be somebody like at least involved with Confession, you know?
Yeah.
I've heard it was
that
DJ
frame.
Snake, but
I remember, but he's like too busy, you know?
and
like,
Chami, and they pass it back and forth. They pass the mask.
But they have different builds. That's like
it's definitely not Chami. It's definitely
No.
that's what I know that for sure.
Yeah.
It's definitely not Chami.
I think it takes the hat off, and it's pickle underneath.
So it's DJ Pickle. He takes the hat off,
dude.
and
There's a fucking
pickle mask is on.
That's, I think, the best
And then
theory I've heard so far.
Underneath the pickle is actually a marshmallow head as well.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's a trifecta.
And then who is Marshmallow, the taller guy from Daft Punk?
Probably.
Okay.
This is why we call him the Alex Jones of Tech House. He
This
just
is it,
knows
dude.
these things, dude.
We went down the helmet rabbit hole. Okay.
What's your next conspiracy theory?
Does Chris Lake ghost produce for Fisher?
I think that's obvious.
That's pretty clear. Yeah.
That's not really.
But I think he also produces on his own. I don't know.
and then just sends it over.
It's like he might get
Like all the Denver kids
I
do
really
does?
have no clue. Yeah.
I think Chris Lake
Precisely.
is just a fucking boss.
Have you heard his podcast with Anna Leno?
No, I have not.
So you guys should listen to that. He talks specifically about that, like pull somebody in if they're better at writing a bass line. Like, you got
to build a team around you, bro.
Right. It's not people who think that you have to make the whole beat and like you have to create the drum samples and you have to write the melody and the
Every
lyrics.
time
It's
I'm like,
brother,
every time I'm
you're
writing,
not Calvin Harris.
and at this point too, just because all of the dankest music I've ever made is with fucking Matty. Like at this point, I'm like, I am working on shit on my own, and I'm just like, oh well, like where do I go from here?
Yeah,
this
it's
is where
boring.
like Matty would like tap in real quick, and it's not boring, and it's also important.
It's like
to
you're
still
tag
do.
teaming it.
Right, but like it just feels so natural when you like fucking
and surround yourself with producers too. Is smart. Like your roommate, friend of the show,
shout out fucking Josh Feds,
future
dog.
guest.
Big up, Josh.
Having him in the house be like, yo, can you hear this? Can you give me notes? And we also have a group chat that we send all our songs in if we need notes or we need boys to like
Yeah,
pre-save. Like they all help out.
Yeah, I think like constructive criticism is like a frowned upon thing sometimes just because people can't handle the heat.
No, they can't.
But
No, that's
you
good at rejection, though.
Yeah, exactly.
It goes back to his
That's what
point
I'm
earlier.
tying back to. It's like you need to hear.
If I send-
somebody needs to tell you that your snare sounds like shit.
If I send my track to my boy and he's just like, yeah, it sounds sick. It's like, no, bro, I'm asking for feedback. Like,
Sometimes I don't know how much
bully me.
notes to give though. Sometimes like I'll send back a thing and they're like, well, I already sent it to the master. I'm like, why'd you fucking send it to me?
Yeah. So you got to be super careful because there is people where you will give them feedback and they will either like refute your feedback or they will just basically be like, you're wrong.
Here's something I learned in film school to give feedback to like actors, and they can do this in life. It's called the compliment sandwich. You go, bro, you first put a compliment, your criticism compliment. You go, bro, that track was sick. I would add like maybe more reverb on that mid part. It seems kind of hollow. But dude, you're killing it. Let me know if you have any updates of the track. You
100%.
put your notes in the middle of like a compliment to kind of like let
Soften
them,
the blow.
It
Yeah.
warms it up. It's not like you're just jabbing them.
it's like nice manipulation.
Right.
And I think any good producer, just person, it doesn't even just pertain to music, but like any person that accepts that, like.
In any aspect of life.
Yeah.
If you're trying to grow, just accept the feedback and
Right.
Go
Because
next.
at the end of the day too, like that's like the big thing with just being a fucking grown ass person is like, wait, you don't know what the fuck's going on either? Like like nobody
You're
knows what the
realizing?
fuck is going on,
I don't know what any of this shit is and I'm fucking scared.
Yeah, dude, same. Fucking
Put that in the clip. that was a banger, dude.
that's how
That's it.
I wake up and think that thought every morning. I'm like,
There's
what
too
the
much
fuck?
fucking shit on me.
Yeah, I'm like, oh
I can't breathe.
He's only gonna talk in clips for now. He's like, this shit's crazy.
Just
think I wanna-
one-liners that I stole from Tim Robinson's show. Yeah.
Give us
I don't think
three
I
good
want
ones.
I don't think I want to be here
Give us your
anymore.
3 best Tim Robinson ones. Clean. Or just one.
I'll do them on the fly randomly.
Okay. I got to
so
make sure
you
it's
least
clean though,
expect
so we get it. Yeah.
You can't skip lunch, dude.
No, that should be illegal, honestly.
Fucking illegal.
The most tired I've ever been in my life.
We know these. We know these names better than we know our family's names. Red Tube.
Matty cannot drive.
I can't.
What does he say? He says, spank my bare butt balls and back. I was like, that shit got me so good.
I was thinking about it the other day, like literally 2 days ago. I was like, how was he phrasing that? Because it's amazing.
That came off the rip. Like, I don't think he wrote that. He
No,
just
there's
said it.
no way, dude.
It's
There's no
got to
way.
be a lot of improv.
Yeah.
Spank my bare balls and back. Oh, that mustache guy that's in all those episodes. He was in that sketch dressed as the hot dog.
Yes,
That was him.
he was wearing the suit.
He's
that
like,
looked
yeah,
like a hot dog.
the outfit that
He's
he was
also-
like dressed like a hot dog.
He's like, yeah, that shit's good.
Dude, yeah, shout out Tim. Friend of the
Shout out
show.
Tim.
Shout out
Friend of
Tim.
the show.
Friend of the show.
He'll be on eventually.
Everyone's a friend of the show, so we can just say that. Except for Putin. So, next question.
Yeah, for real though. Fuck you, Vlad.
We're gonna get fucking drone strikes. For
Yeah.
Do it. That will blow our podcast up.
that. Hell yeah.
I'm just trying to make a dope song and then get murdered so my family can live off those. Oh, maybe we won't cut that out. So next conspiracy theory. Do you think laid back Luke is like not chill at all?
That's it. I have no clue.
What? That was a random one.
Okay, so
I haven't heard that name in years.
I don't know. He's got
It took me for.
a vlog. He makes vlogs online. He's like, I get to the hotel and then I do 100 push-ups and I go to the gym and like he does not seem laid back at all, dude.
It's like a false name.
And there's a lot of false names out there.
Are you calling him a false prophet?
Yeah, and who else is? Where's Afrojack's afro, dude?
Damn.
I
These
don't
are the
think-
hard-hitting
I'm
topics.
pretty sure he's white. I don't think white dudes can grow afros. Well, never mind. That's not true. Jackie Moon.
Yeah, you should know, bro. You're
Beautiful
Jewish.
afro. I do. My shit does start like
I get
getting
an
real.
afro.
My shit starts getting real curly once it gets like it.
I haven't
over,
washed my
like,
hair
an
in
inch.
over 2 months, dude. I got to get
That's-
on that.
If
You
my
haven't
shit gets
washed
long,
your
it's-
hair?
That's disgusting.
That is fucking gross. Are
I
you
calm it.
serious?
Yeah, I am. It's beautiful though.
Do you
That's
condition?
foul.
Do you condition it at least?
I don't do shit, dude. I throw it up and it hasn't been wet in like 2 months, maybe a month and a half.
You're fucking with me, right?
No,
now,
dude,
right?
look at it. It's like greasy as fuck. It's greasier than the wings we bought tonight, dude.
That is a slick back. Oh, that'll slick back.
That's a fucking natural toupee right there, folks.
I used to be a real. What's it?
I used to be a piece of shit.
I used to be this shit, slick back. I used to hang with my Dangerous Nights crew here.
chicken spaghetti at Ciccolini's.
Dude, look at that. It's pretty.
That is long hair. I didn't know.
You
that
have
long.
gorgeous hair, Matty.
Thank you, dude. Because I
Slop
don't
'em-
wash it. You don't
slop
need
'em
soap,
up.
dude.
I mean, I like washing my
That's
hair.
a Colorado thing, huh?
You're like, I thought us
thing, dude.
Florida people were
Yeah.
fucking gross.
It's a poor Colorado.
I shower
thing.
like 3 times a day being from Florida, dude. It's
Oh,
too
I
fucking
shower. I
hot
just don't
there.
wash my
Oh,
hair,
dude, anytime I get into fucking like humidity, I'm just immediately just sweating my
dude.
fucking dick off, dude. I swear to God.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut from clips before I put my hair down to back just to confuse people.
Just really
For those
throw 'em
just
off.
tuning in, Matty has not washed his hair in 2 months.
Why would they skip to the middle of the podcast, bro?
I don't know, man. I
Okay,
just
so
gotta let the people know, I guess.
Last question for conspiracy theories. I was at what was the show? It was like one of those Nocturnal Wonderlands or it was Nocturnal Wonderland in LA and Insomniac show because we used to get like fucking super hooked up. I met this weird guy. He's like, yo, all these EDM festivals are a message to aliens and they're harvesting our energy and sending it up. Like the whole thing is like if you look at it and you go into like one of those tents, it's just like crazy stage production, lights everywhere. And they're like, oh, they're harvesting our energy for aliens. True or
I'll
false?
have what he's having.
I told you I shouldn't smoke that vape, dude.
I'll have his DMT vape. It sounds like he was on one, but yeah.
Was that guy on drugs? This is the conspiracy I'm wondering. He seemed really chill.
That doesn't seem like much of a conspiracy. I think it's
I think that was just a
he was more chill than laid back
But-
Luke, though.
Yeah.
He was more laid back than laid back.
And like EDC, the first stage when
What,
you walk
so you
in,
think like electronic music festivals are just like energy
they're
factories?
kind of like Bilderberg festivals.
well, cool. Like
that.
you're welcome, aliens.
Instead of like sacrifices for the higher power, like,
Keep letting me
It's
do
some
fucking
sort of-
shrooms until I'm an old man.
but how burnt out are you the next day? Because you're releasing so much energy. The lights go up in the sky. If you go to EDC, you walk in, the main stage, kinetic field's always the top of an owl's head looking up, and it's the top of his beak. And the
I've never had like an affinity to go of all the festivals. EDC, I've like never had like
EDC's fucking fun as hell.
I would
dude.
love to go if I was like an artist and I got like helicoptered in
That's the only way I've gone. I've never paid for it. I just
but like I've heard like straight horror stories.
Oh, you don't want to wait in that goddamn.
Yeah,
you got to get
well,
this
and, like,
artist shuttle.
If you miss your bus,
So there's two.
like,
I go to the Orlando one. That one's
the
pretty
Orlando
chill.
one I've heard is dope.
I've never been to that one. I've only been to Vegas like
I haven't
3
been
times.
to that one. That's like there's like one road in, right? It's like
Yeah,
pretty
it
gnarly
is-
to get
no,
over
yeah.
there.
If you like
No.
miss your shuttle, like you're fucked. And
But if you're an
like, not
artist,
going.
because it
They
goes
pick you up in a
through.
helicopter.
No, but they also have a back end through the military base. There's 2 roads. There's the main road because and then there's the
working with the
back road.
feds?
They are. It's kind of eerie. That's why I'm like have the feeling that it might be some sort of energy suck.
You're still on that.
Still on that. Where are we at? Let's go. Should we go to our final segment?
Now you know people. Yeah, let's go to the.
We're in the final segment right now. This segment is called the ear break. So as producers, we we spend a lot of time in front of the computer. We kind of obsess on things. It's important to step away. Here at the Real Tech Housewives of Denver, we want to cultivate taking a break, doing something else besides producing. What do you like to do outside of DJing, producing, like a hobby or something you use to unwind, to give an ear break?
I love fly fishing, so that's probably my go-to escape.
Throwing some woolly buggers out there,
Woolly
dude.
buggers. Yeah, I was a guide for a couple years.
fish.
Where at?
Absolutely, up in Breck.
My cousin's
I
a guide
still
in
do it.
Gunnison.
I still do it in the summer. Like
Yeah,
take a couple.
I have a
clients
rod.
out.
I don't have fucking waders, but we should.
I have
go.
like 11 pairs of waders.
You don't
I
need
got,
to wait.
I
You
got
just
you guys.
throw it out there.
Broncos country. Let's
on the
ride.
edge, dude.
Yeah, no, that's not what you do. But
No.
but it's a good time. Have you ever done it?
Oh, I used to fly fish all the time because I'm from Grand Junction. We go to
Oh,
Silverthorne.
that's true. Yeah.
My cousin's sponsored by Orvis, and he has a fly fishing company up in Gunnison. He'll take us down the river, and he'll
Nice.
point. He'll be like, "Yo, cast your rod over there," and you just throw it over there, and like
Fish hits.
Boom.
That's the best part.
it's wild how they know that.
You're
dude.
just fishing. Well, it's like you're not. I almost like guiding better because you're ultimately fishing through somebody else.
Yeah,
it's
you're
like I'm
you're-
taking someone who has no fucking clue what they're doing, and then they're gonna catch. I had
man.
some clients catch 20, 30 fish in a day. It's like,
and then you learn like, oh, there's an eddy over here.
right, you
Get
have
in
to
there.
read the water, and
Dude, let's go fly fishing next year, farm. That sounds so fun.
I'm in.
Oh yeah.
I got
We don't
a
have to-
scientific angler rod.
We don't have to wait until next year to go. We can go
Yeah,
literally whenever the fuck
it's
we
year
want.
round. You can hit in.
The
while
last
it's
time I
snowing.
went fly fishing was actually like in February in the dead ass fucking winter.
Where at?
It like probably like 30 minutes past Silverthorne.
Sick.
Just like honestly, like one of the most.
Like the Blue River.
Yeah,
Somewhere off the
yeah,
Blue. Nice.
yeah.
How'd you get into
Huge
that?
fish in there. Dude, my grandfather did it a bunch. And
You tie too?
I did used to tie a lot. I took like fly tying lessons. Like I really got into it heavily when I was like 12, 13 and like did it up until 19. Came out to Wyoming and did a 30-day backpacking trip in the Rockies and just fished every day.
Tight.
And just that's why I was
Dude,
was
that
like,
shit
I'm moving
is
to
like
Colorado.
that shit's so therapeutic.
Oh, dude.
And it's kind of cool because you can like learn what kind of bugs are hatching at the time. Like you have your
Right.
nips, you have like different ones to
You have to
find.
know the bug
You
life.
got your mayflies. You got your fucking.
Yeah, there's
midges.
no midges. Yeah.
What else? What do we got?
What else we got? We got the ones that look like little frogs.
Terrestrials. So like
is a gnat one a gnat?
gnat.
They're too small.
That's
huh?
a type of fly.
Those are supposed to be MIGs.
Oh
huh?
really? A gnat is a type
A
of
Griffith's
fly?
gnat. There's a
Interesting.
Griffith's gnat. Well, not a type of fly, but like you could fly fish with it. I don't know. I'm not a scientist for bugs, so
Yeah.
And
I definitely am not.
insectomologist.
entomologist.
Entomologist.
I almost in college. I almost switched from biology to entomology,
Just so you be better at time flies.
but I ended up getting an economics degree. Yeah,
And now you get a rejection.
yeah, exactly. You got to learn how to
Stonks.
get rejected in stonks.
Did you
Yeah,
buy it?
stonks.
Did you stonk it?
I'm stonked up right now.
You stonked up, dude?
Yeah, I'm red. We're red. We're in the red.
yeah,
But
yeah, things
That's
are not.
thanks
We
to
got GS5 diamond
Factors.
hands in the building, dude.
Diamond Hands, sports, stonks, you name it.
Sports stonks. This has gone from real bro immediately, dude.
Exactly.
Dude, I do remember my great uncle tied flies, and the only thing that we would tie is like woolly buggers. They're big.
They're
That's how you
so
learn.
fun to tie.
And
They're
then
good.
you get like a
Yeah, that's a good time pass.
rooster feathers. That's what you would like do.
Yeah,
and you have to make
hackle.
sure they break. Is that what they're called? Hackle. And there's like
Yeah, and you spin it around the
they
body.
breed like crazy roosters just for the fly tying, like for that hackle off of them.
Animals get slaughtered just so we can fly fish.
And then we just released the fucking fish, dude.
It's good. It's
God bless America.
Anything else that you like to? My blood sugar's high. That's why I was checking my phone. I wasn't texting anybody. What? Anything else besides fly fishing you like to spend your time doing? I know you got cute puppers too.
I like to walk my dog.
You want to give it a shout out?
Shout out Cooper.
Shout out Coops, dude.
Coop, he's a good boy. He's thick. He's
He's a thick boy. Just like his
working
dad.
on it. Exactly, baby. That's about it. Just walking the dog, chilling.
Hell yeah, dude.
Video game. Play FIFA every now and then.
FIFA. We just added on Overwatch upstairs.
There it is.
Any advice to young producers that want to break into the game that you wish you had learned when you started?
Yeah, I would say focus on music production. I would say that's way more important than being a DJ. While both are important aspects, you definitely need both aspects for sure. I think you have to produce your own music, and don't be afraid to put yourself out there.
Yeah, man. Make some shit that is unique.
Right. Even like at first make shit that sounds like everybody else until you can make it your own.
Well, and yeah, dude, just like my rule, I have a lot of fucking little like rules that I like set in my head. But like, if it sounds good, it is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always say, I said this before, a good song is a good song.
Right.
Yeah, dude. Totally.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter where the inspiration was.
Like at that point when you're asking for feedback, you can only ask for so much feedback before it's like detrimental
And also
to your artistic process.
I never did sports like you cats, but like in that you have to learn the fundamentals before you do the crazy shit. Like call your own plays or make your own kind of like.
Yeah, it's like fucking skateboarding. You know,
you need to
You're
know
not
how to.
just gonna fucking land a fucking.
You can't kickflip if you can't.
You're not gonna land a fucking tray flip
Before you
Right off the bat.
ollie, dude. You have to learn your fundamentals. Like I always say, when like kids are trying to ask me how to produce, I say drag your favorite song into Ableton, get the BPM right, and they go through and flag out like, okay, here's the build, here's the drop, here's this start, and then recreate the drums, delete it, and build your own song on top of it.
100%.
Yeah, and we've talked about this too, but I want to reemphasize it. Just like using stock shit in Ableton, you know, I feel like there's like so much because you know you go online for like tutorials and shit like that, but especially just like starting out, it's like so overwhelming. It's like, oh well, you need this plugin, you need it. Like just fucking use the tool that you got, and start with the fundamentals, dude. Yeah,
Stock is the best.
Do you ever read the manual in Ableton? Like go in and look at the audio.
I had to for a fucking project in fucking school.
And I heard someone say this once, so I was like, oh, fucking read the
I was
manual.
told to do that by my mentor, and dude, I still to this day will pull up the manual and be like, okay, compressor, like just reread it real quick.
Yeah.
Because my brain is very smooth. I have to continually read shit.
Oh yeah, I mean, dude, that I've worked on
Watch your
two.
foot. You're moving the camera.
Me?
We have a production going, dude.
I fucking I had to read the whole instruction manual for two separate SSL consoles.
No.
And that was like a fucking like.
Do you have the SSL compressor by Waves?
Oh yeah,
The Waves one.
yeah. I have the Waves one and I have the UAD one.
The Waves one is fucking.
But no,
From the gold pack,
no, dude. I miss so much working on it. It was an SSL 4000 or 3000 actually.
Oh my god, I have something to tell all the young producers out there, because everyone who watches this is like 12 years old. So all you young producers, save your money for the next month, because Black Friday is going to roll around.
And the IRS will come to get you also.
And you'll own $3,000 to the IRS.
That's true.
But also Black Friday deals on those
Sound Toys bundle.
Get the fucking Sound Toys bundle.
If you spend
every
any
Black
money,
Friday, dude.
it
Get the
better be
fucking Sound Toys, dude. Get that
Save
shit.
now, spend your entire savings on Black Friday.
Insanity. The Sound Toys bundle is the most
Parma and I
versatile.
put
That's
that
what made
shit on
the sound.
everything.
The Sound Toys bundle is what made mixing fun for me.
Decapitator on the drum bus.
Decapitator on so many things.
Dude, I just love throwing effects rack on stuff and going through it and just dialing other stuff in and throwing stuff in. Like
Is that like an audio effects rack version of that?
yeah, they
essentially?
have presets of
it's part
all
of
of
it.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
But
pop this up
you
after.
can, you
I
can
haven't,
make
I've
like
never
a
opened
rack.
it.
You can
Dude,
make
it is the
I know,
best
I'm the
one.
same. I just do like individual devices.
Then I started cooking. I was like, no, effects rack, dude. It's the best. Gee, thank you for joining us.
Matty,
Yeah, dude.
Parm, thanks for having me, boys.
Of course,
Where can
brother.
people find you? Where can people listen to these songs that you've been putting out?
Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music.
You got a
just
sick-
GS5.
playlist that you make and update, the Mountain House.
Yeah, the Mountain House Crate. That's on my Spotify.
And then
I have a mix that I put out occasionally. I think I'm gonna bring that back. Might have like some guest mixes on there, hopefully.
Nice.
So
we got you.
Yeah,
Just
we'll be in
whenever
touch.
you need, dude.
lock it in.
Gee, you're the man. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah,
Keep it
brothers.
going, bro. This
Cheers
is the
to
Roll
the,
Tech House Wives.
We're taking the walk to Poland.
I'm not walking to Poland.